Roland, I already thought of you as a bottom tier unit, but now that you've forced me to go down this path that I despise, yeah, no, you're right at the bottom of my personal tier list. Hey buddy, welcome back to more Triangle Strategy. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we chose Roland's path against my will. And this time, we will be going to investigate. Well, we're going to fully bend the knee to Hyzant.
The goddess has guided Glenbrook to sworn their subservience to Hyzant. The once King Roland even offered his crown, his kingdom, and his salt crystals to her. In acknowledgement of his faith, the Holy One has bestowed him the title of Saint.
But Sorslay's seat is already occupied by Minister Serenoa.
Indeed it is. But another is about to be vacated.
Vacated?
Minister Teneb colluded with Sorslay's salt trade, did you? Furthermore, you lined your pockets with illegal funds from an underground arena.
I have no idea what you speak of. Have you any proof?
Do not feign ignorance. I received a complaint from Claris of the Consortium.
Claris? So that rat exposed me to curry favor with you.
Pray grant us your wisdom, Holy One. The Holy One has spoken. Disobeying the teachings and leveraging for personal gain are unforgivable sins. For your egregious offenses, Tenebrous Mistel, you must offer up 2 things to the goddess. The first is your position. The second is your life.
Wait! Take my title, my money, anything you want from me, but please, spare my life!
A bountiful day of offerings to the goddess.
The arena aside, I did decisive proof of the illicit salt trade. Is this truly the goddess's will?
Were Tenebrous's oaths not proof enough? Everyone is equal in the eyes of the goddess. She blesses those who believe and punishes those who do not. There are no exceptions even among saints. You would do well to remember that, Minister.
I shall.
Are you ready, King Roland?
I am.
Roland Glenbrook, do you accept the teachings of the goddess and swear to devote your life to serving her?
I do. I give her not only my life, but my kingship and kingdom, including the salt crystals beneath the very ground it was built upon. In exchange, I ask that she bestow her blessings upon all in Norzelia, and grant peace to the realm.
All in Norzelia. Am I to take it you seek our aid in overthrowing Aesfrost?
I do. House Wolfort and I will serve as the vanguard.
Holy One, will you accept or deny this man's offering? Hear the Holy One's words. Roland Glenbrook, now of the Saintly Seven, you have our support in your crusade. By our strength combined, Aesfrost will crumble, and Norzelia will enter a new age, one where the goddess's blessings rain down upon all.
have my word, Your Holiness.
Urgent news, Your Grace. King Roland has renounced his crown and has been named one of the Saintly Seven. The Kingdom of Glenbrook now belongs entirely to the Holy State. The two nations have combined their armies and are preparing to march on Aesfrost as we speak.
Roland, to think you would stoop to selling both crystals and crown to those zealots. Did you realize your own powerlessness? Or were you perhaps deceived by the Wolfords? Whatever the reason, you are but a fool who forfeited your own freedom, and thus not worthy of my concern. Sicris, I leave command of Twinsgate to you. Strike down any of the goddess's minions who draw near.
Yes, sir. We will defend our freedom.
A victor must be decided before our salt supply from the mines runs dry. But this is precisely what I wanted. Will the goddess of salt finally see defeat? Or will my Aesfrost itself be erased from history? The time has come to decide who reigns supreme over all Norzelia.
By offering Hyzant his kingdom and the salt crystals in the earth below, Roland is awarded the title of Saint. Together with their new ally Glenbrook, the Holy State launches an invasion of Aesfrost to unify Norzelia so that all may know the goddess's blessing.
It is time we discuss our strategy for the upcoming battle against Aesfrost. Who would like to begin?
I see no problem with a straightforward approach. Our combined forces should have no issue taking both Twinsgate and the capital.
A simple strategy would solve a simple problem, but ours is regrettably more complex. I just received a missive saying that some of Glenbrook's nobles are rising up against the Union. Aesfrost has also agreed to support their cause and has dispatched a number of troops to that end.
So the enemy of their enemy is their ally. In the end, they are not but rabble, no?
No. There is a chance they will jeopardize the supply route for the forces heading to Aesfrost. We have to suppress the rebellion first.
According to Minister Roland, the Archduke has a new weapon called the Death Snell at his disposal. Perhaps we should focus our efforts on Aesfrost before they have a chance to fire it.
Each strategy is not without its merits, but will leave us exposed on one flank or another.
Then why not fight on both fronts? Minister Roland and House Wolfort will make for Twinsgate.
In the meantime, Hyzant's forces can concentrate on the insurgency in Glenbrook.
A fine plan. In which case, I will handle the nobles and Aesfrosti soldiers in Glenbrook.
Minister Roland, Minister Serenoa, are you certain about this? With their backs to the wall, Aesfrost will be desperate. The battle will not be easily won.
We know. But our desire to bring the goddess's blessing to all Norzelia is true.
We will capture both Twinsgate and the capital. You have our word.
Ha-ha! A formidable resolve. Allow me to join you on the field of battle.
Then we are decided. Ministers Roland, Serenoa, and Exham will make for Aesfrost. and Minister Kamsel's forces will secure the supply route and subdue the rebellion in Glenbrook. This will be the last war to tarnish our great land of Norzelia. We ride to war for the goddess!
For the goddess!
I must be going. Take good care of the children.
Of course. Be safe, dear.
Ah, you worry too much. I'm the constable of the great nation of Aesfrost. Anyone who meets me on the field of battle will turn tail and run.
Good luck, Papa. Let's have your favorite stew when you get back, Papa.
That is a wonderful idea. I look forward to it already.
Come back soon, okay? Promise?
I promise. You two be good now.
Oh, Sigrus.
Roland bends the knee to Hysant and shakes the kingdom of Glenbrook, leaving his people divided. Unwilling to relinquish their position of privilege, the nobles stage an uprising along with a faction of the citizens. Aesfrost sends troops in support of their revolt and attempts to curtail the Hyzantian army's movements. In response, the Holy State's forces divide into two. Kamsel's army makes its way to Glenbrook to suppress the rebels. Meanwhile, Roland, House Wolfort, and Exham head toward Twinsgate, the only obstacle between them and the Duchy of Aesfrost.
Okay, the more that happens in this route, the more I hate it. First of all, Sigrus is a cool dude, and now they're going to make me feel sad because we've seen his wife and kids. Then we have Roland being an absolutely terrible tactician. First of all, presumably each of these pentagons is a certain number of soldiers. Why is Kamsel getting more than the group invading the other country? Oh my god, I hate this route so much. But it's mostly on moral matters, so it's fine.
The final battle draws near, but before that, we must break through the impregnable Twins Gate. This fight will be more difficult than any we have seen before.
You needn't fret. And as long as we fight together, not even Twinsgate can stand in our way. Minister Kamsel is also more than capable of handling matters in Glenbrook, so we can focus solely on the battle ahead, not the one behind us.
Before that, Minister Exham, I would hear your true thoughts.
On what, might I ask?
You once told me that Norzelia needed to be born anew. But victory here would only result in Norzelia being unified under the rule of Hyzant. Does that not run counter to your wishes?
It does. I'd hoped to use the war between the three nations to eradicate Edor's antiquated ways. However, I never anticipated Minister Roland to renounce the throne or wish to unify Norzelia.
So it suited your purposes to have the war draw on longer.
Did you join forces with us so you could stab us in the back later?
Perish the thought. My goal is to see a peaceful Norzelia, just like you. But I wish not only to unify the realm, but be one of its leaders. Such a position must be earned, though, by doing something like overthrowing Aesfrost, for example.
So you joined the fight to extol your name?
And not just that. You two cast aside the old establishments of Glenbrook for the sake of a unified future. It was truly admirable. Together, I believe we could do the same to Hyzant's bygone ways.
I admit, I did not expect you to see such promise in us.
I am merely stating the facts. I won't allow my pride to cloud my judgment.
Understood. We are counting on your strength in battles ahead.
It seems we are all in agreement. Now, let us prepare for our siege on Twins Gate.
I've dispatched some scouts to check the situation at Twins Gate. Thank you, Hewitt. I shall see how the others are faring as we await their return. Great! Just another thing that Roland is terrible at. He's terrible as a unit, he's terrible as a strategist, he has terrible moral compass, and also, X-Harm is better in his route than he is! Oh my god. I've been waiting for this day, the day we get revenge for everything Aesfrost did to us. At least X-Harm is really cool. Roland has desired to subjugate the Duchy since the Saltire War. Together, I know we can see our nation's dream a reality. Yeah, and then kill Edor because he fucking zaps his own subjects. Hyzant is handling the uprising at Glenbrook. We must do our part and focus our attention on Twins Gate. That is one thing, at least of the other soldiers that we've seen, we don't have to fight X-Harm in this path, at least. Because X-Harm is pretty tough. Nowhere near Evlora, but Evlora's dead, so... It took a lot for us to get to where we are now. I real pity you had to lose something so precious in the process, lad. Thinking about that moment breaks my heart, but it reminds me that I've got to win, so that none of this was in vain. Twins Gate will likely be the first of many battles ahead. Pray steel yourself now, Lord Serno. We won't have much time to rest once we're in enemy territory. Good. Less time to rest means less time that I'm on this stupid path. I did warn you last episode that was going to be very salty. And, again, I don't know what's really going on in this. All of this is... I mean, all of what I say, most of what I say, is off the cuff anyways, but, like... A lot of times I do at least know what's going on in the story, what's coming up in the story, so that, you know, I'm just not a reactions guy. It's not my thing. But here I am gobsmacked at this path in the bad way. I've spent countless hours in the archives, poring over their fascinating tomes. It's like a second home to me now. The scales have spoken. I'll hold nothing back. Lead the vanguard against Aesfrost. Cannot lose if we wish to see King Roland's vision for the future of reality. Saranoa, the time to strike down the Duchy has finally come. Being the vanguard is a dangerous job. I do not know what will happen to me, but they deceived my people and ruined my home, and for that, I must see them defeated by my own hand. Is that the last of it? I believe so. Oh, I think I saw a shiny over here. Yep, 2 superior fiber. The scouts have returned. Appears Constable Sikris is guarding Twins Gate right now. Sikris? Why isn't Lord Svarog there? And they don't even bother to voice lines. Whatever. Moving on to the next battle. At least it'll be fun going back into the hard mode battles, hopefully. But until then, see you guys later.